So this is just a quick video to show you how to do the binomial PD on both of the calculators. So the PD is the one we are trying to find an exact value. So if we look at our example here, we've got the X is distributed binomially, and the number of trials is 12, and the probability of success is 0.3. So I want us to find the probability that X equals 3. So first, we'll do this on the little one. So on the little one from the main menu, you're going to choose 7, which gives us the distributions. Now, if you scroll down, there's loads of options here, but we want number 4, which is binomial PD. So we press 4. And we want number 2, which is the variable, because we're doing this from a variable rather than from a list of information. So we press 2. And then it brings up these options. So the X is the number of successes we're looking for. So we're told that X equals 3. So we put in 3, press equals. N is the number of trials, which for us is 12, press equals. And then the probability is 0.3. So put in 0.3 and press equals. And that gives us our answer. So I'm going to write it down so we can check we always get the same thing. So 0.2397. Okay, so that's using the little calculator. Now for the big calculator. Now on the big calculator, there's actually 2 ways of doing it. So you can do it in a similar way to what we did on the little calculator by going to menu and then 2 for statistics. And then you'll see there's a button here that says dist for distribution. So if we press that, then we have all these options, and we want binomial, and we want binomial PD. And again, we can choose to toggle it between variable and list, but we're doing variable at the moment. And then we have the same parameters to put in. So X is 3, number of trials is 12, probability is 0.3, and then we execute. And again, thankfully, we get 0.2397. So that's one way of doing it on the big calculator. There is another way, which is actually really helpful if you then want to do calculations with your value. So if you press menu and go to 1, then we can actually do it in here. So we press option, and then we press statistics, stat. And then to see again, we've got this dist button for distribution. So we press dist, and we have the same options as before. We're going to pick binomial, and then binomial PD, and it opens up this bracket. Now, this is the only thing that's difficult about this version, is you have to remember the order they go in the bracket. Now, thankfully, it's the same order. You input the parameters on the screen the other way round, but I've written it here. So when you open your bracket, it's the X, then the N, then the P. So for us, that's going to be 3, and then use the comma button. Oh, I don't need to. So 3, then number of trials, 12, comma, and then the probability, 0.3. And there we have it again. And now if you wanted to do further calculations, you can use that answer to calculate different things. Okay?